What are you trying to see?
What? How does this house look right now?
You can't see that house right now.
Oh, is this dark green like forest or something?
Yeah, it's trees. Yep.
All right. Is this what's each square? Is square like a 5 feet radius?
10 feet.
Okay.
So I think you visited house 1, 2, and 3. 3 was the bar that had all the zombies in it or whatever.
Mm-hmm. This Rydar person, was he a magic user?
Rydoth was a druid, so maybe. But not like wizardry magic, more of the earth magic.
That's not really don't really need to worry about what kind of magic.
I just start wandering off this way. Have we gone to this house yet?
For 6?
That's or numbering right now.
Sorry. Those are on my screen, not yours.
Yeah, this one right here, is that 6? Have we been there?
Yep. The one in front of you, you guys haven't been there yet.
Okay. I walk up to it and look around.
Motion for Jarlin to tag along.
Jarlin also continues down to the house. Well, we might as well... Well, that was crazy. Might as well continue and try and find Rydarth. Jarlin's still a little uneasy that all of his friends are now alive again after a week of basically trying to get over it.
So it looks like a dilapidated building in front of you. It says, at the intersection near the middle of the village, a narrow lane winds up to the steep hill to the north. Directly to the south, there's a ruined building that might have been a store or workshop. Webs stretch across the lane from the building to the trees on the north side of the road. Basically, where you're standing right now is like thick with cobwebs.
Can I peek into the house at all from outside? Like a grumpy old man trying to peek into their neighbor's windows?
Yep. Give me a perception check.
Bitching! I'm not in dog form right now because I'm not allowed to talk when I'm in dog form, so currently I'm not.
You said
right.
you
What if I'm
stayed...
in partial? What if I'm in partial wolf form?
Hybrid?
Can I talk in hybrid? Yeah, can I talk in that form?
Yeah, you could probably do both.
Sweet, I'm hybriding it up right now.
Alright, 21 perception. You look through a crack in the wall, this dilapidated wall, and you're actually able to see 2 giant spiders inside.
Guys, I don't like spiders. There's spiders in here.
Nope. Nope.
Please
Let them be.
Any fire spells?
Had
Actually, can we just light the whole house on fire?
You guys can do whatever you want.
That's very clerical of you.
They're spiders. They're not good.
Yeah, but there could be people in there.
There's no people in there. Those are a lot of spiders. People don't live with spiders.
There could be hostages in there.
Nope, everyone's dead.
I use prestidigitation because I want to use an actual spell right now. I'm a wolf, and I just use prestidigitation to. I believe I can start a small fire. Yes, I can light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small campfire. So I just sort of light the base of the door on fire.
You can cause a fire?
Yes.
Okay.
I help with my sunblade.
And then I pad away from the house and just leave it alone with that part burning.
Alright.
I bark twice, which the wolves understand to mean, let this place burn to the fucking ground. It's full of spiders.
All right, the door slowly starts to catch fire. As the building starts to fill up with smoke. The north wall ends up just blowing out, and 2 giant spiders spill out of the house.
On fire?
No, he only lit the door on fire.
I mean, fire spreads. It could have spread to the.
Are they approaching us? Or are they just chilling?
Okay.
Right now, that's where they are.
Sweet.
Oh, not subtle at all.
So you force them out of their home. They see you, and they want some combat.
Important question before combat starts, or as it's starting. Is it a bonus action or a full action for me to change forms?
It's a full action to change forms.
Okay.
Now let's roll initiative. I didn't have the turn order thing up yet.
I like my first roll better.
Yep, same.
Oh wait, I gotta roll that, sorry. Yay.
Oh, I don't think I had highlighted my guy when I rolled it, so I'm not on the turn order.
Right, that's what happened to me, which means you get to re-roll. Enjoy. Because you might get a worse one.
Alright, can I update your guys' skills? Yeah, I can. Hold on. I'll give you guys back yours.
Wait, what don't they have?
You know, just roll again, and then I'll give you the 8.
Okay.
Get on.
I mean, I get my 16.
Yep.
Sweet.
What are you referring to?
Initiative. We
The
didn't.
initial initiative rolls, not the reroll.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Jarlin and Glennon both roll a d20.
You're supposed to use your Dex mod as a tiebreaker.
Not on this.
Really?
Oh, is it a dex mod as a tiebreaker?
Yeah.
Alright, so who has the higher dex?
-1. Or 8.
Oh,
And
my mod
he's
is
-1 as well, so...
But I'm
None.
all phones.
9 though. He's 8.
Alright, so Glennon goes first. Alright, Rex, you're up. You got 2 giant spiders in front of you.
Okay. I take out my awesome sunblade, light it up with my bonus action, and then make an attack
Alright,
on this one.
roll it up. A 17 will hit. 13 damage. Yep, that'll do some damage. Yeah, you like sever off like 2 of its middle limbs as you swing through with your glowing blade. Just comes out full lightsaber style.
Awesome.
All right, and then next up is going to be Glennon.
I'm going to be kind of disappointing, I think, from the perspective of us actually killing the spiders here. I turn back into an old man instead of being a wolf and just start screaming about how I like all animals, but spiders are really quite terrible, and I thought I'd lit the house on fire so they would die, and also they would come out and try to eat me. And I'm just sitting there screaming.
I know you probably don't want to eat a spider, but just in case you want to, you've got a bite attack at your disposal.
Well, I turned into a human again, so
All right, you probably don't want to do it now.
You could bite as a human, though. That's also not too far.
He's also very far away.
All right, so that's your turn.
yeah, full action to turn back into a human and start screaming. So
All right, Jarlin, you are up.
Jarlin sees Rex lop off a few limbs, thinks that the sword is pretty cool. Reaches down, feels the weight of the new mace with Bahamut's head shining, picks up the shield and approaches the first spider, feeling still pretty strange to not be in a tavern. I want to swing at the first guy.
$21 will hit. Nice. And does that include the +1 damage?
That's 1d. Oh, I rolled a 1. Oh, I literally rolled a 1.
+3 +1.
Okay. Yeah, so you're good.
I get 2 points from dueling, so it does 7.
7 damage. All right.
Does dueling always apply?
Yeah, for me, pretty much.
Okay,
Because I'm never-
because you can just add that into the mod.
Oh, then I'll start doing that.
Yeah, you swing and you slash it, and the thing lets out this ungodly hiss as green ichor flies from its body. And then it turns around and will attack you right back. So as you come down, let me just read these stat block real quick so I don't kill you guys with a 50 damage again. Alright, so he's just gonna try and bite you, Jarlin. Is a 19 hit?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Take 6 damage. And you need to make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
How do I do these again?
There's a save over in right above below proficiency bonus. There's saving throws and there's Constitution. You click
Okay,
that.
and I just click Constitution. What does the 11 mean? I gotta beat that?
Yeah, so you did.
Yep. So you did, so you're going to take half.
You cut out at half.
He's going to take half damage.
Half of the 6 or something
No,
else?
half of this next thing of damage.
Sweet. Are they poisonous?
They are spiders.
Yeah. Ugh.
And they're giant.
I'm immune to disease, but that doesn't probably help here. Are these considered fiends?
Nope. large beast.
Ugh, gross.
You're going to take 5 points of poison damage.
Okay, that's half, so it was going to be 10.
Yeah. All right, so he does that, and then this one scurries its way over here, and then you see it pucker up, and then it shoots out a web at Rex.
Okay. Do I make a reaction? Saving throw at all?
Nope, it's a 24. Does that hit?
Yeah.
All right, so it hits you. So you are now restrained by webbing. As an action, you can take an action to make a strength check to try and get out of it.
Okay.
So if you do that, you'll be able to bust out, but right now you're basically stuck where you are.
Okay.
And that will be its turn. So now we're at Bartholomew.
Okay. I'm really curious about this fire that's on the building right now.
Yep, the building's going up in flame.
Okay. Are there windows near the spider or doors and stuff near the spider?
Give me a perception check. Yep, looks like there's a window near the spider closest to Rex.
Okay. So I want to use thaumaturgy, and that window is on fire, right?
The door is on fire right now.
But the window is not.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, it's like a hole in the wall. It's not really a window.
Yeah, I'm just
dilapidated building.
thaumaturgy allows me to make flames go whoosh and and I can flap open windows and doors and stuff, but that doesn't directly say I can make any sort of wind or gusts or anything. So I was thinking maybe I could just push the fire through with movement of air or windows or something into the spider, but that doesn't sound like it's viable, does it?
I think how we would do this.
It's trying to be creative.
Yeah. If you can think of something on your sheet to make that happen, I'll give it to you.
Well, I was gonna go with the door. Maybe I could flap the door forcefully open and just have it fly into the.
Is there a roll you could do to get that?
I mean, thaumaturgy kind of was just a sort of do or do not.
Yeah, you do that, but we have to see if it actually hits. Let's do just do a magic attack roll.
Right, because it's skill to control the door and make it do what you exactly want.
Okay. How do I do a magic attack?
It's a D20 plus your
Spell attack.
Spell attack.
Okay.
Which is on the spells page.
Yeah. $15.
Yeah, I'll say you do it.
Sweet.
Not sure how much fire damage is.
Well, I mean, the idea was
roll a d6. We'll make shit up. I'm feeling generous tonight.
wow.
Nice, 6 damage. That's just enough. The door's pretty much ablaze right now, and the gust of wind you're able to cause with thaumaturgy ends up blowing it off its hinges. And the door, Darling kind of steps out of the way, and the door falls over on top of the spider, and it just wriggles underneath the flame as it catches fire and dies.
Sizzling.
Just smell that burning spider.
Wonderful.
Now we are up to Rex.
Wonder if they taste like lobster.
Maybe they do.
Okay. Alright, so, let's see. I'm going to... I'm webbed, right? So I'm going... Can I use the heat from the sword to like, break free? Or do I still have to...
You have to make a strength check to try and get to break the web. So that would be an action. Nope. Unfortunately, it's pretty good on you. You're white gooed.
Okay.
If you have a bonus action, you could take the bonus action to try and free yourself.
Yes.
That'll do it. So you swing that radiant and radiant light, start cutting the webs more and more and more, and eventually you're able to get your feet free from the sticky white webbing.
Okay, and those are my actions.
All right, Glennon, you're up.
So each of these blocks is 10 feet?
Correct.
Okay. Alright, hold up my hand to it and just go. If fire's not gonna kill you, maybe this will. And I use Ray of Frost.
Alright. Is that a cone?
Nope.
Alright, it's just a ray.
Yep.
But Glennon, fire did kill him. Killed one of them.
But that one didn't die from fire.
It never got on fire.
Well, that sounds like its own problem. Okay, so that seems bad.
Yeah, you shoot it, and it actually hits the tree behind it. It kind of scurries up the tree and around the other side, and you smoke the tree with frost. And then it comes scurrying down the other side. That click, 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 click of its legs slapping against the wooden bark of the tree.
I visibly shudder. Terror.
Alright, then we're up to Jarlin. You have a burning door on top of a spider in front of you, and the house next to you is on fire.
How on fire? Like, totally on fire?
It's starting to inferno now.
I pause and remember why the hell we're here, and I scream, "Right, Earth!" and I scream it at the house to check that he wasn't in there.
Make a perception check. Oh, nice. Nothing. You don't hear him inside.
Still suspicious.
So I ready the shield, and Jarlin sort of now feels the weight of the new mace. He's kind of liking it. Yeah, it's shiny and covered in spider goo. I want to hold the shield up, approach other spider time, and swing for the fences.
Well,
Oh
fuck.
Wow.
Jesus.
Hot duckies!
220s?
That's a double crit. I don't know.
Holy
I feel
shit.
like that should be better.
Bahamut be praised, baby.
So that'll do max damage.
I feel like it should
Or it does damage plus an extra roll of damage.
Has this guy been hit yet?
If you click the
No, he hasn't.
name of the weapon, it should do the roll properly with the extra damage.
So I'd like to blow if it lands. I mean, I want to one-shot him, so I'm going to blow a Divine Smite.
What does that do? Extra damage?
Yeah, extra D2. 2d8.
Oh fuck.
So whatever this is, plus that. Oh, baby.
It's vaporized.
Take it. Oh wow. So what
Plus-
is that? 24? No.
That's 22 plus.
22 plus 10. 32 damage. Yeah, you start clubbing the thing to death. It's dead after the first swing, and you just continuously keep swinging, and legs are flying off in all directions. And by the time you're done, you're completely covered in green goo.
I'm just speechless. I'm just watching in amazed horror.
It's extremely cathartic for Jarlin as he kind of loses himself beating the thing into the ground. Just getting out all the frustration about seeing his friends murdered in front of him, and the week where he felt like Bahamut wasn't with him, and now he's holding this face, crushing this paste into the ground. Feels like he's gonna be alright.
I say, Jarlin, I think it's dead.
Jarlin takes a few more swings, stands up, and starts to wipe it off, and just smiles at the group. It's good to be back.
I back away slowly.
Alright, let's find Rydarth. We need to find our way to this cave.
As you guys do that, you hear a shout from your left, and this guy's like, "Did somebody call for me?"
I just run over. I'm like, "Are you serious? Do you actually live here? Are you in this hell of a town? Why is there a dragon here? Why are there spiders? Why are you living among these things?"
I am one with nature.
That isn't nature. That is a monstrosity of hell.
Says, "Who are you?"
I'm a bloody fool for being here, following some bloody paladin.
Spiders are most definitely not nature. I should know. I know things like that. Tim told me.
Glennon's an expert at all things of nature now. Wakes
Come
up
on
one
in,
day
why
and
don't
just
you?
a dog. Sure, why not?
Wolves don't like spiders, therefore nothing likes spiders.
I already died once today.
Don't
Won't be
wolves
so
eat
disappointed if I
spiders
die
sometimes?
again.
Yeah, he invents you into his house to talk.
Are spiders in there?
Like he's a spider the whole time.
I do a perception check before
Plot
I go on
twist,
with
he's a
spider.
All right, make a perception check. Oh, well, so what brings you to Thunder Tree?
Did I find spiders or not?
Oh, no, there's no spiders in here.
Okay, go inside.
It's actually the nicest house you've seen in this entire town.
That doesn't take much.
Exactly.
Rydarth, we were sent here by a woman from Phandalin named, I forget her first name, but the Alderleafs. We're here trying to find clues about the Wave Echo Cave. Have you heard of it?
Oh, how are they?
How are they? Were you friends a long time?
Oh, yes, we go way back.
I suppose they haven't been to this hellhole.
No, just me. I like my time up here.
Why?
Good to research.
For what?
What's so wrong with up here?
Did you let this town become this way, or did you decide to move here afterwards?
You repeat the question again?
The town is clearly in ruin, yet you live here. Have you always lived here, or did you decide to come after the spiders had infested it?
After there's spiders in the house at the bottom of the hill. Oh, look, it's on fire.
Oh, so you're just crazy. You're not evil.
No.
I sort of look at Bartholomew in a knowing way that this guy's tapped. Right, Arth. Please focus. We need to know. Have you heard of the Wave Echo Cave? And do you know anything about where we might find it?
Oh, why, yes.
Go on.
So where would it might be?
Well, I can't tell you, but I could show you if you help me with something.
Why can't you tell us?
Well, I need a favor.
The way I see it, we just burned down the closest threat to your house. We've killed spiders. We've cleaned this place out from those ash zombies. I'm pretty sure you owe us this information.
To be fair, he wasn't
It's a small
really
favor.
concerned about that.
I just glare at Rex.
Yes, the spiders, as long as you avoid them, you're pretty much fine.
Really burning down their house.
Feed on the twig, then the ash zombies, but the ash zombies are easy to avoid. There is one thing that's been bothering me lately, though.
Fine. In your town,
And what's
saying,
that?
Ash zombies, giant spiders, bad things.
Recently, a green dragon moved into the tower at the top of the hill, and it's kind of ominous. Everything wasn't too bad. Zombies and spiders and...
I hold up a hand
Walking
and say,
street.
stop. Stop. No more. I turn into a wolf and I walk out the door.
What got up his butt?
The group just exchanges glances, I'm assuming.
If you guys can scare off the green dragon at the top of the hill, I will show you the way to Wave Echo Cave.
Have you checked there recently?
I glance at Bartholomew.
Hold on. I look around for. Is there anything in the room that's of value?
Not much.
Or anything that seems useful or stuff? I don't know. Do I see anything that of use that he could offer me aside from this knowledge?
You're looking for stuff you might be able to steal from his house?
No, I'm not gonna steal it.
Make a perception check. There's some books and what do they call it, mortar and pestle.
Rydar.
A bed.
Rydar. You're a druid and you're...
Rydoth.
Rydoth. My apologies. You're a druid and you know ways of herbalism and so forth. Not only will we scare off this dragon for you, but in exchange we will also even bring you its tail. And in exchange, though, we could use some. Perhaps you know some medicine that you could offer. You could give us for this journey of ours.
Yeah, I could whip you up a minor health potion.
How about 4 minor health potions for the group?
Deal.
I shake hands and then I go. We go all the way back to the tower and I go retrieve the tail and bring it back to him.
Okay. I'll let it slide, Squino.
I mean, this is cool. Yeah,
Bahamut doesn't swallow.
gross. Do dragons grow back tails?
I don't know. We'll find out. The reptilian. Alright, so you guys take up his offer?
Yeah.
Seems like a pretty good offer, seeing the dragon already fled.
Yeah.
We keep doing stuff backwards like this. We keep finding.
We finished the quest before it's even given to us. That's how awesome we are.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see you guys
We
go
were
up to
probably
the
already-
tower.
We were probably already at the Wave Echo Cave. We just didn't know about it. It was where that first bugbear was.
It's the inn the whole time. It's like Pip's clubhouse.
Dwarf's actually been in Jarlin's shoe the entire time. Alright, so yeah, you guys go up there, and the dragon's not there.
We should chill here for a bit so that it makes it look like we were like taking our time, or not taking our time, but like working really hard at it, and then we'll come back.
So isn't the tail there, right?
Make a perception check.
What? We saw it.
Nat 20.
Yeah, it's there.
Okay.
I just wanted to hear Vero freak out.
Yeah. So take the tail. Yeah, we should probably wait here for. I'll give it 20 minutes.
Not in real time though.
Just waiting.
I was just like, what? Are you guys gonna not
Just
talk?
see how long the awkward silence can go. Yeah, you guys. So you guys get the tail. Who's taking the tail?
I'll take it. It's probably
Take it
big
in
and
my
heavy.
mouth.
Actually, yeah. Let him take it.
As we walk by the burnt house, I run over to the walls and I take some of the ash from all of it and I rub a little bit on my face and I go over to like all of the group and I rub it on their faces too. Like just look like we've been fighting.
I do not let you rub ash into my beautiful.
He's ranged. He doesn't need ash in his
I
face.
my head and hit you with the tail.
No, you don't have the tail. I look into Glenn's eyes. I'm like, trust me, Glennon.
Make an attack roll,
What?
Lennon.
I just did persuasion.
All right, roll persuasion, or make a
It's 14 plus 3.
wisdom save.
I'm doing a wisdom save.
Yep. You got to beat a 14. And
Plus 3.
You add your plus 3, so 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, he
Oh, wait,
persuades
wait.
you.
Save. He persuades.
He persuades you.
You don't get to roll and tell me what I believe like that. That's not how the game works.
He persuaded you.
That's how the dice
No,
roll.
that's not how it works.
It does.
No.
Why not? It's a lot how it works.
I've seen in Critical Role in really select circumstances he does stuff like that. Like really rarely though.
Because you don't get to take control of my character's decisions. You can control the knowledge my character has, you can do all of that, but it's in my control as to what my character decides.
Persuades you enough that you don't want to hit him right now. Put it that way. You still don't agree with him.
Whatever.
So butthurt.
Yep. Much butthurt.
Alright, so we get the tail. What are we doing here?
Have you seen his fancy circlet?
I need the tail.
You eat it?
Yep.
Just the whole
It's
thing?
pretty big.
He doesn't have the tail.
Yes,
Tail's
I
not.
do.
No, you
Yes,
don't.
I do. Yes.
It tastes like ash.
Well, I hate it.
I fucking wrenched the tail away from him. Jesus. Can we
Both of you make a strength check. You
Are you serious? This is happening right now?
guys are grappling with
Roll
a
plan.
tail.
God, my shit's so bad right now.
Oh
Wow.
my god, you guys are in a struggle.
Jarlin, would you help me with this?
Roland's just not paying attention.
I just stand back and watch.
Every minute
I'm
we
thoroughly
struggle, the
entertained.
tail's slowly fraying and falling apart, and I'm winning as we slowly disintegrate.
In fact, I'm betting on making a bet with Jarlin on Bartholomew.
What are you doing? What?
I'm making a bet with Jarlin that Bartholomew will win.
All right, so the second round of the grapple. Both make a strength check.
Great.
God damn it, Vero.
Paul like pushes back on his hind legs like a dog trying to pull a chew toy out, and pulls the tail out of Hero's arms.
And both the other wolves start eating it.
I say enough is enough, and I yank it out.
Make a strength check. Rolls an 11. Paul. It's just a strength. Not a strength save, but a strength.
Oh, okay. Is that different? I don't think they roll differently for me. I think it was the
Oh,
same.
maybe not. Yeah, he keeps it.
Because he got another roll.
Yeah, I can
The,
get to three.
the
The
strength
threes
save
are
is
better.
the same thing, though.
Three should be the roll that
Exactly. Got to roll twice.
All right. Yeah, he did do a strength save against Bureau.
Yeah.
We'll say it's a 3. So Rex takes control of the tail.
And I bolt over to the door
Running away with a chewed on tail.
like a ninja.
Alright, so do you guys make it back to the house?
I do, at least.
Alright, so you guys make it back to the house and present to ride off a chewed on dragon tail. Goes, wow, that was quick. You guys didn't even make up a sweat. Except for you, and he looks at Rex. You look like
Yeah.
you're out of breath.
Well, yeah. It was a lot of work.
Alright, well, I guess you guys have earned your way to Wave Echo Cave. Would you guys like to rest here tonight, or would you like to continue on now?
I'll rest because
We could rest for a bit.
Jarlin needs to recuperate.
Yeah, I'm hurt.
Says, it's a little cramped here. I think I'll sleep outside tonight.
That's so kind of you.
Glenn and
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure will keep company.
I'm not sleeping in some stranger's house when he's not sleeping there. That's how things get burned down.
He howls
The wolves
while he
sleep
sleeps.
outside.
FYI.
He goes, make yourself as at home as you can. And then he transforms into a squirrel and bolts through a hole in the wall. The forest to the west.
Do we all get like a potion of minor healing now?
Yeah, you can see him on the table. There's 4 of them.
Alright, everyone should take one.
Turn if you're human, put it in my pocket, turn back.
I don't know if it works like that.
It does.
That's really creepy.
It is.
Okay, I meditate for 4 hours instead of sleeping in my trance state.
Just grumble about stupid dog as I fall asleep.
I use prestidigitation as I'm leaving to go sleep outside and leave Vero or leave Bartholomew in a realm of just farty smells.
You could just take a dog crap in front of him.
No. I want to be like.
John just goes to sleep. It's fine. Sleeps on the shield.
Yeah, it's a rough night, but you guys end up making it through. Everyone can regain full health points and hit die. And then the squirrel, when you wake up, you see the squirrel sitting on the table, chewing on some corn.
Rydarth, you wouldn't happen to have anything for breakfast, would you? Other than the corn you're nibbling on?
He peeks up and looks over at you, and then shakes his head in squirrel form.
Shakes his head no.
Yeah, shakes his head no.
I shrug and go into my adventurer's backpack, take out some rations. Start nomming.
Is he still a squirrel right now?
Yep.
Okay. One second.
Don't dogs chase squirrels?
I walk in as a human, I turn back into a human, and I go, oh. I take it that squirrel is our druid friend?
It looks over at you and shakes his head up and down really fast.
Thought maybe I'd eaten you last night. Guess not. And I reach into my bag and take out some meat and start eating it. Feed some to my dog.
You see its head just kind of like crook to the side a little bit, and then he slowly transforms back into a human.
Slowly?
Yep.
What the fuck? That'd be terrible to watch. Anyway, so
From a squirrel.
wow, yeah, like slow. Why is he gonna do it slow? All right,
You never
I
do it
feel
slow,
well.
man.
Oh,
He's,
yeah.
he's trying to impress you, Jarlin.
It's not
Sure.
instantaneous.
Jarlin's fucking disgusted, but trying to focus on the mission.
It's like
Right
watching.
on.
It's like watching a train wreck. You don't want to watch, but you can't look away.
So, Ryda, thank you for letting us stay in your home. The dragon was challenging to deal with, but we are happy to have taken care of it for you. Now then, what do you know about the way of Echo Cave?
I can take you there today if you'd like.
Let's go. First thing.
Doing
What's
it.
better to do?
He starts to lead you out of the cave, and I think that's where we're going to end this session.
Wait, out of the cave?
Or out of the house to the Way of Echo Cave.
All along.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's in your soul. Just
Yeah.
seek it, and you shall find it.
If you build it, day will come.
You've been there all along.
Yeah, so I think that's where we're going to end the session. We'll do Way of Echo Cave next time.
Woot!
Well done, sir.
Very well done, Tim.
The party's together again.
Dude, that was great. I remembered I took notes on the dream you gave us, or you gave Jarlin. Bahamut had a baby wrapped in his tail, and an axe cut Bahamut's tail off, and the tail and the baby went down the well.
Yep.
And obviously you probably didn't know what the party wipe, but that kind of maps to sort of what happened.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Like, it was almost a premonition if the baby is the party, and it loosely relates to Venom Fang. And I
the
love that we
tail-
have an enemy.
And the tail is the tail.
Fuck that.
Yeah, so I think it'll be good. We're all back together. You guys got some magical items.
How are we supposed to? If we had to like scare off the dragon, how are we supposed to do that in the first place?
I was wondering.
I don't know.
Well, I mean,
it one shot us. We it was a bad idea.
it's obvious it wouldn't be via combat, right? I mean,
Yeah, I
Probably
just-
not.
Yeah, I know. It just seemed like when we accidentally blundered into it that we had no choice but to fight it. Like the runaway would have been as equally as dangerous as fighting it. I think to disengage it for at least Rex and Jarlin.
what? I disengaged it.
Yeah, I disagree. I think
You did. You did manage to get rid of it, but if you had failed to disengage and got hit, you could have gotten one shot.
He did open with the claw attack, though, so it wasn't like
Yeah, you took some damage from that.
if we did go in the room and had immediately decided to leave, I think we would have all lived. But
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
because
I
he still would've
definitely
clawed
could've
me.
Disengaged.
yeah,
You assume it wouldn't have followed you out, also.
That's what I was concerned about, was it following us out. That's why I kept fighting. Also because Jarlin was there. I probably would have allowed Jarlin to leave first for me to leave last because I can do my disengage ability and go on dodge.
Yeah, that's true.
So I probably would have done that in a different circumstance.
Okay. Well,
But regardless of that, this was fun.
that was fun.
Awesome job.
I gotta go.
All right, later.
I'll be back in like a half hour or so.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. I hope you enjoyed.
Yeah, Tobin, nice. Those are cool stories.
Yeah, those were great stories, by the way. I enjoyed the session.